crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
Oh god, no, I put my gun down though for some reason.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Don't worry, I'm fine. Just hurt, but I'm fine.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen. Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that!
Oh, thank
You
God.
okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Boy, the camp rules.
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Yeah. Don't want to mess with us. I don't know if Alan Wake's also from New York. I guess that's where it took place when we started.
Around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Yep, I'll find a way.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
He's already gone.
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Fucking running with the cutout. Stop carrying that thing. It's like, well, at least if Alan Wake dies, I have this Alan with me. I need to find some conveniently placed equipment. Oh, crap. Ow, why? Don't even have a flashlight, goddammit. I probably should, but I don't have one. I just want the page.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Jesus. Please don't hurt me. I'm fragile. Please. Stop bringing things to life. Coffee thermos. Fine. Fuck your barrel. Those are a little bit bigger than a barrel. Oh, my fucking back! Fuck off!
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
I gotta find where this is connected to. From the looks of it, it looks like it's up there. Son of a bitch. I can't even fucking... Not a flashlight, I can't see.
There'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
You and me both, because I can't see anything. I'm now just back here. Well, at least I can take that. Ladder somewhere. Oh good, there's stairs this way. That makes more sense. I had to jump at him. Like, something about this game has been real finicky with its controls. Dodging sometimes doesn't want to trigger, and his jump doesn't want to trigger. More so than what I remember in the original, not having these issues.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Looks like we're gonna get arrested instead of murdered while we're asleep. That's nice. He doesn't just shoot us in the head and end all of this.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
All I had was this flashlight. With no batteries.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
No, I don't care about the omega-3 fatty acids. Go away, go away, go away. You're not real, you're not real. Nope. God, Alec, your fucking stamina is literally mine in real life. Brent, god damn it, stop throwing things. Keep going, you're almost there, I think.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Oh, heavy-duty flashlight. Well, at least I got a better flashlight, but I still don't got a gun.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Can someone just come and pick me up?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript,
page.
growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Oh, a flare. This will help me. They give you a shiny page, and then you're like, oh, maybe he littered the way with pages to help. By the way, no, those are traps. Those are just nothing but traps. Christ, this place is littered with traps. Like, welcome to the survival game where you have to sit there and now drink water, eat food. Ah, fuck.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Well, at least we have a
Someone had left
shotgun.
a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Taken are filled with darkness. Shoot that down. There's a way up. I just thought maybe I could just knock it down. Then I looked. Stairs. Wait, when you step on the never mind. I got him. Or what you may have fallen into that got you killed, but hey, I'll take it. All part of the plan. Least you could have done is made it glow like, I don't know, a different type of color. Happy telling me about those omega fatty acid things again. Think about it. I have a way to defend myself now. So I'm not going to have a lot of ways that I'm going to run out sooner or later. That's one for my mouth. There's a flare then, assholes. Ow, you dick. God, I hear him again. Run for the light. God, Wake, you're so tired. You're not real. Ow, my back. Oh, it's so real.
see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I didn't do it.
The front door was locked.
Name's Alan Wake, not Danny. Nice
I
revolver.
know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin.
Guy from the jail who was
My
drunk.
buddy, Danny. I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Well, you know, you did your best. Have anything else on you, right? Just Magnum, revolver.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Alright. Hey, I'm back in here. Sorry, it's a tiny little area. It's so dark. Might be Danny. Hey, it's nice to see you.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Already there. Wake, you're
The
missing
farm
out.
was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Luckily, there's fly cache here. Had one flashbang.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
He'll be fine, right? I mean, we've read parts of the story with Barry. Didn't read anything that said he'd be dead. Got me checking places. I just want to get to the farm, but I'm like, but what about over here? Gotta get some more batteries. Gonna need the supplies. I guess. In we go. Nailed it. Hunting rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least.
Well, that's great.
Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right?
You're my only safety, Pat.
KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Pat, I'm scared. Hold me, Pat. I don't know what to do anymore. Ah, crap. Pat! Oh, God, they're here. Do it, punk. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. Is it my car? None of these are. Cars slide. Not meant for this. I couldn't stop it. The brakes aren't working. Oh, no, we're not dealing with it. I'd rather do this to you assholes first. At a very slow speed. Car handling is ass. Just T-pose at me? Back on foot. Twice. Almost there. Barry. Barry! Have another car. Would be cool giving Alan Wake 4 cars. Pretty much gonna be dealing with this. This is gonna be a fun time. Can't complain about what we're about to do. I love this part.
The brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Bot's gonna get muted.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Why is it so framey?
God
Damn.
Well, we're doing it, baby. I don't want a flare, I wanted a flashbang. Got a heavy-duty lantern here. Assholes that you're throwing items. Fucker threw it at my foot. There you go. Ow. Who doesn't want to go out to some rock or whatever? Get it, Barry. Let's get Barry. Booyah! Fuck yeah.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Probably gonna lose all of our stuff, so it's not really a point in me grabbing much.
Al! This way to the farm!
Okay, that's not supposed to be there, but it's fine. ID that I missed. Hold on, I gotta go back, Barry. Kinda figured there'd be a page. One of my favorite parts.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one stuck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's
Oh,
good as
good.
new,
I'm
right
so
where I
glad.
left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Can't we just have some sweet music going again? Good times. Fucking party. They'll listen to that song.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious.
Christ,
Right now,
Barry.
I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Didn't even give him a chance.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves.
Oh, we're back with another episode.
We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs,
soft embrace,
man.
somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got
themselves
you
into
started?
waking life,
Oh, is this one of
or
your
vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal.
What?
You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream, and the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
Aw.
I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake...
What an interesting episode. I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this. I is dream. Literally stairs right here that I've ran by like multiple times. Can't see a thing. paper.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Oh, we could use it like that since we gotta get the hell out of here. Freedom! Tor. Going all over the place. Those visits, they'll get you expensive. What the fuck are you guys all doing in here? Oh, hopefully he'll feel better. I don't know much about vaccinations for dogs.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
As long as I don't touch that exposed wire. Alright, what the fuck, pal? Sit in one spot. Fucking zooming around. Son of a bitch. Flare time! Give him tons of food. He'll throw up, probably. Barry, made it. See you helping.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Thanks. I'm the one who has to look. I can barely fucking see.
Be careful, Al!
At least we had a cool rock show. Oh, that was nice. Can we just do it again? Yeah.
Good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Another asshole. Trying to jump out and touch me. Have you? Pat again?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people
Now
do
all of a
tend
sudden
to
it's
get a little
ridiculous.
wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Do. Run the fuck away. Start up the generator.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Ugh. You got the goods. I was saying, why do I get the feeling the thing in there is going to come to life? I hate darkness, I hate darkness. Ow. Get the fuck back. I hate this place. Oh God, he's telling me about pigs and cows. Oh, he's pissed. Whew. Now that we have some peace and quiet. Oh God, I got the silo key. It's really fucking flickery. Either have the light go out or not.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yep, don't worry,
it's
I'm
me.
exhausted.
Hey, let's go, man.
Just, I got it.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
There you go. What was the problem?
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Yeah, all I know is crazy.
Come on, one more gig. Let's do this thing. The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Whole fucking room.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, people like to come here.
Again,
You just
Alice's
sub?
screams
God damn it,
rang in the
DK.
stillness
Fucking
of the night.
prostate.
I
Supposed to
saw
stop
myself
wasting your
enter
money
the
here.
cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time
Make sure he
traveler in a crazy
refunds
drunken
that.
dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked
Old
about.
gods
That's
know
the
the
whole
truth.
reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Ah, fuck it.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right?
Let's work on my talking skills while drunk.
I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al.
This is the best ever.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just
I
want
just want to be.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
But we know that while we're passed out drunk, because we read it in the book, or in our pages, everyone's oh-so favorite cop could kill us, but he doesn't. Just gonna arrest us. Having a good old dream nightmare. Or we're remembering things differently now.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Yeah. They just hit a rock.
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of
What
the
happened
manuscript.
to me?
Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
The part we couldn't see.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Ah.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Don't do it past me.
The dark presence had touched me.
Gross.
She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
Oh, how nice of you.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
I'm easy prey for the darkness.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
Oh!
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my partner a long time ago. She looks so old.
It is I, Zane.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
And then we woke up in the car. Our story begins.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Uh-oh.